Noah T-Bird, I'm 28 years old, and I started with Patrick Sprack about 6 years ago in the warehouse, and it's been a joy ever since.
So, what attracted you to the petroleum industry, and how do you maintain your enthusiasm daily?
So, I was actually really interested in petroleum because it was something I didn't know actually existed beforehand. It was something I didn't really put too much thought into, was who services the gas stations that we go to every day, who is taking care of these fuel vessels and making sure that they're safe and good for the environment. So I was really interested to get into that and see where it brings me.
What's to an average day of the field of technician of petroleum industry? How's your average day?
So my average day would probably just be starting off with one of our retail customers, and so that's public fuel stations, and then I also take care of the City of Sudbury fuel stations as well as the mines. So it's sometimes it can get hectic, but for the most part it keeps me on my toes, and I get to see more than just the retail side of things. I get to see the commercial and the industrial, and I get to play a part in all of these different roles of construction and the growth of our country.
What will you say to someone looking to enter the petroleum industry, and why will they want to work on PSL?
So for somebody looking to enter the petroleum industry, I find it's a very good toss-up between somebody who's got background in mechanics, like tinkering with engines and that sort of stuff, because there is a mechanical aspect to it, but also there's an electronical aspect to it that is really interesting to learn about, and it's the perfect opportunity for somebody who doesn't want to quite dive into rebuilding engines, but they also do really enjoy turning wrenches.
Right. Can you tell me a little bit more how your work impacts the lives of others, including your clients and the public?
So my thing is, not a lot of people have a lot of information available to them about the petroleum industry. So being able to speak with my customers and explain to them further what exactly is happening, so that they know, we're not just coming in here to replace parts and charge you a ton of money. We're going to explain why, how it broke, how we can avoid it in the future, and maintenance programs to also avoid any downtime in the future as well.
Okay, so would you like to tell me a little bit more of the Noah outside the field? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do?
So I'm a very big backyard mechanic. I've got people coming to me all the time looking to get things repaired. It's kind of just a name that I've built for myself.
You're a fixer?
So yeah, and I've got 4 children, and I also run a hobby farm at my house. So I've got my hands
You're pretty
full.
busy.
Yeah. I definitely would encourage a lot more people to look into this industry, as it's a lot more comfortable getting into the trades through this type of work. It's not very overwhelming, but at the same time, there's lots of challenges that you can work into and overcome, and just learning more about fuels.